You know, it might seem like a striped button-down shirt isn't all that much, but it is one of the hardest working pieces in your wardrobe. Hi, my name is Oralia. I'm a personal stylist and I love talking about plus size fashion and style that looks expensive on a budget. I had a gap in my closet for a striped button down shirt. I've had this gap for a while and I have recently filled it. I bought this particular cotton poplin striped button down shirt from H&M and I think I got it for under $25. It is one of my absolute favorites. I have worn it non-stop since I hauled it about 2.5 weeks ago, and you guys are loving it too because I can see you snatching it up. I thought I'd show you a few ways to style the striped shirt in case you needed some inspiration. Before we get started with the lookbook, I wanted to talk about another way that you could be expensive on a budget. Today I am partnering with Dossier fragrances, and Dossier is a fragrance company that creates inspired by luxury fragrances. This is the second time that I have worked with Dossier and I couldn't be more pleased with them. You could get a really beautiful fragrance that's been inspired by a luxury fragrance for a lot less. I'm also super excited that Dossier have now started creating original fragrances, which I will talk about here in just a second. First of all, about Dossier. Fragrances are created in France using French ingredients. They are very, very high quality. They are very long-lasting fragrances. I know that when I put a Dossier fragrance on, it doesn't fade quickly like some fragrances can do. It really holds on, and that to me is another marker of luxury fragrances, because I find that luxury fragrances, at least on me, I know body chemistries differ, but luxury fragrances tend to linger for a really long time. The Dossier fragrances are no exception to that. Dossier is also a clean fragrance company, so they are vegan, they are cruelty-free, and they do not have parabens or phthalates. Phthalates? I think that's how you pronounce it, in their fragrances, which is awesome. They also use recyclable glass as their bottles. They have reduced their single-use plastic consumption by no longer providing plastic samples. I always love it when a company thinks about sustainability as part of their business model. And they offer luxury fragrances at a fair price. In this collaboration, I was sent 2 more fragrances. I selected, it's called Ambery Cherry. It is inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I tried Lost Cherry at Nordstrom and I really, really liked it, but I did not like the $250 price point. I felt that that was way too expensive for that particular perfume. However, with Dossier and their inspired by Ambery Cherry fragrance, I can get something that is very, very, very similar to the Tom Ford fragrance for a lot less. They are now coming out with original fragrances. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with their own original scents that they come out with. The 3 that they have out right now are considered genderless, and so that's awesome because anybody can wear them. I selected the caramelized lavender and hazelnut. In full transparency, the jury is still out on that particular fragrance. I've tried it and I'm not 100% sure that I like it. And it's not that it smells bad, it's just something that's not it's not me, you know, it's not a fragrance that I myself personally love. If it turns out that I do not like this fragrance, I can send it back. If you happen to cross a fragrance that just doesn't work out for you, you can send it back to them, no questions asked. I love their product and I think that you will like their product as well. The other thing that I am super excited for is the fact that Dossier is now carried at Walmart. That means that they are a little bit more accessible. I will be sure to have all of my favorites linked in the description down below. I'm working with them to see if I'm going to get a discount code. If I do, I will be sure to have it right here, or I will have it listed in the description box below. So make sure to check there. Thank you so much to Dossier for partnering with me again. It's always such a pleasure and I really, really love their fragrances. So let's go ahead and move on to the 5 ways I'm styling this striped shirt. I I love, love, love how this blue and white striped shirt looks with white pants. There's just something so expensive and elevated about the look. It makes me feel like $1 million. And in this look, I have decided to pair it with a designer belt. I'm wearing my Valentino belt and I'm highlighting it because I've got a half tuck going on with the shirt, which makes it business appropriate and yet business casual. I've also opted to go with a kitten heel mule. I brought in more blue with that mule because it is a navy blue shoe, and I really, really love how pulled together I look, and yet at the same time, I'm not overly formal for business, but I do look like I am ready for a business meeting or for a meeting of some sort. I feel very polished, very pulled together, and yet really nice and comfortable. I like the way the entire look works together because the tones, the white is brightening things up, and in the dreary days of winter where we are right now in mid-February, it's always nice to bring in lightness and brightness because we kind of mentally need it at this point, or at least I do. And so this look, it leans into spring, but still kind of is pulling a little bit of winter. I'm wearing the shirt with the suit in order to drive that formal business point home. I am playing around with pattern in this look because the blazer and the pants are both a part of a suit, and they are in a navy blue and black, kind of like a houndstooth check pattern. I've got a serious pattern play happening here, but in a very, very subtle way. And the reason that it works is because I've got a common element in the blue tones that I'm wearing. And I really like the way this comes together because it is very formal and businesslike, but still allows for some personality because I am mixing patterns, and it really works out very, very well. So this next look is what I am calling vacation ready. And it is one for those of you folks who are in a warm climate or who are traveling to a warm climate. I mix the shirt with a pair of linen joggers and a pair of sneakers. The reason that I've done this is because I was kind of in vacation mode when I was thinking about this particular look. This is a great look for if you're at the beach or if you're going to be doing some touristing, you know, a lot of walking around where you want to be comfortable. And so that's why I brought in the sneakers. However, you could absolutely wear a pair of sandals with this look and it will work, whether it's a pair of flip-flops, or I think maybe a pair of Birkenstocks would look really good with this look. I've also styled it in such a way that it's a little bit fashion forward, I think, because I've first of all done a French tuck and secondly left all of the bottom buttons undone. And so it looks really kind of a little bit sexy and a little bit double make hair. I think that this is a great way to wear a striped shirt, to really bring the formality of it down several notches, make it a lot more casual, a lot more wearable on something like a vacation or a day off. And yeah, I think that it works, and I will totally be wearing this during the summer. For some reason, this particular look is giving me rich gal nautical vibes. I feel like I should be on a yacht, enjoying the day, enjoying the sunshine, you know, sailing on the water and having a good old time. This is a very expensive looking outfit to me. Admittedly, I am breaking a fashion rule here in a way. I'm doing oversized over oversized. However, I think that it works because the top itself is a little bit narrower. It's a little bit closer to the body. You know, and fashion is always knowing the rules, but knowing when to break them. And this is one of those instances where I'm okay with breaking the rule because it really suits and fits a mood. The mood that I'm trying to capture here is casual, relaxed. You can use this shirt as a shacket and vary this look in a lot of different ways. You can wear a pair of shorts with it, or a denim skirt maybe would also work with having this as a shacket. A pair of white jeans, or even a pair of white linen pants. And then of course the shoes. You can vary the shoes out. You can wear a pair of sneakers like you see me doing here, or you could wear a pair of sandals if you want to. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm showing you here. And in this situation, if you happen to be out and about in the sun and you want to protect your shoulders from the sun, wearing this top as kind of like a shirt, jacket, shacket thing is absolutely appropriate, I think. You could also wear this shirt as a cover up for a swimsuit, by the way, because it is big, roomy, and long. This to me is very, very Christian Dior inspired, because Christian Dior loved mixing the masculine and the feminine. You always saw a mix of the button-down shirt and the skirt. Carolina Herrera also does this silhouette, and she does it very, very well. And that's kind of why I was inspired to do this, because I wanted to come up with a pretty nighttime or just a very feminine look that could easily go into a date night. And I'm doing that by bringing in, first of all, a chiffon skirt that just flows and twirls beautifully. But then more importantly, I am pairing it with a pair of dressed up shoes. So I've got this pair of satin sparkly bow kitten heel mules that I picked up from Amazon. These are inspired by Mach and Mach. They're that style of shoe, but I really, really love it because it's got that bow. It helps to drive that femininity point home even further, even though I'm wearing a striped button-down shirt. It looks so, so beautiful, sophisticated, elegant. You can also bring in more sex appeal by tying the shirt at the waist like I've done here. Also, you can unbutton a few of the buttons on the top as well to show off your chest, you know, open up the collar a little bit. There's a lot of styling that you can do to help to feminize this look quite a bit and make it date night appropriate, I think. I would totally wear this on a date night. So these are just a few ways to style this striped shirt for spring. You can absolutely bring in your own elements from your wardrobe, using this as style inspiration to bring all of that together in order to come up with different looks. I just wanted to show you that this shirt is not just for wearing to work. You can wear it in so many different ways, casually, vacation, date night. That is my goal for this video today for you. So I hope that I have helped to inspire you, especially if you have gone out and picked up this shirt. I hope that I've given you some style ideas as well. This shirt is a really good one, guys. If you haven't grabbed it, I think you should, because it is going to be a serious workhorse in your wardrobe. I want to say thank you again to Dossier for partnering with me on this video. I love, love, love talking about their fragrances. I love the fact that you can get that expensive fragrance for a lot less. It's all in alignment with what I love to do here on YouTube for you. So that's everything that I have. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, because that really does help my channel out, and I truly, truly appreciate your support. Also, if you haven't subscribed and you love plus size fashion, especially coming from the perspective of high-low fashion styling, then make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything here on my channel. If you'd like to hire me for personal styling services, I will have a link for that in the description below as well. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me. I truly appreciate it. Also, thank you to the Style Squad for continuing to support my channel. I truly appreciate that as well. I hope to see you in my next video. Remember to live your life filled with confidence, grace, and style, and I will leave you with another video right here that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. I'll see you later. Bye.